Welcome to Deuteronomy chapter 4. This chapter is Moses' passionate plea to a new generation. It acts as a masterclass on protecting the core mission, preserving institutional memory, and avoiding the trap of cheap substitutes. Moses starts with a strict boundary for the new decrees. Do not add to or subtract from these commands. A foundational operating system must remain strictly immutable. Arbitrarily adding to or subtracting from core compliance protocols based on personal preference will completely corrupt the entire framework. He reminds them of the recent tragedy at Baal Peor, noting that only those who remained faithful are still alive today. The ultimate proof of a system's value isn't just theoretical success, it is the literal, physical survival of the team members who strictly adhere to it during a catastrophic crisis. Moses declares that obeying these righteous laws will display their wisdom to the surrounding nations. Exceptional organizational culture is highly visible. When internal compliance creates a thriving, equitable community, it naturally becomes the organization's greatest external marketing tool. He passionately warns them never to forget the day they stood before the fire at Mount Sinai, urging them to pass the memory to their children. First-generation founders experienced the raw fire of the startup phase. This intense, visceral history must be aggressively taught to the next generation, or the core why will be permanently lost. Because they saw no physical form in the fire, Moses commands them not to corrupt themselves by making idols of anything on earth. Humans naturally crave visible, easily controllable metrics, but an organization must never reduce its profound, invisible core mission into a cheap, easily manipulated idol or vanity metric. Clear pronunciation, very encouraging tone. Moses boldly predicts future failure. He warns they will be scattered, but promises that if they search with all their heart, a merciful God will let them return. A realistic leader expects eventual operational drift. True resilience requires a mercy protocol that allows a failed, scattered team to rebuild and return when they finally recognize their error. Moses challenges them to search all of history to find any other God who rescued a nation with such massive displays of power. When a team loses its drive, leadership must remind them of the unprecedented, massive capital and effort that the founder originally invested just to acquire and build this specific group. Immediately after this intense speech, Moses physically sets apart 3 cities of refuge east of the Jordan for accidental slayers. Brilliant philosophy means nothing without immediate execution. Before delivering his next address, Moses stops to physically establish the safety infrastructure he just preached about. Deuteronomy 4 is a powerful call to remember the fire and stick to the blueprint. This leaves us with 2 important questions to chew on today. First, are you trying to reduce your organization's profound core mission into a cheap, tangible idol you can control? And second, what raw, first-generation fire do you need to actively teach your newest team members before they forget? Take a moment, breathe, and let them sink in.